everyone, welcome to A Grace-Filled Education, and whether it's your first time watching our channel or you've watched our videos before, it's great to have you here today. We are in the thick of the most wonderful time of the year, and if you're a parent with neurodivergent kids, are neurodivergent yourself, or, as is the case in my family, both, then you know that Christmas time can come with extra challenges due to lots of changes in routine, busyness both out and about and at home with extra family visiting, a lot more stimulation, additional pressures, stresses and triggers, and everything that has looked so familiar all through the year now looks very different with all of the decorations. So today I'm sharing with you 5 things that you can do to make Christmas less stressful for neurodivergent families. Oh, and if you don't have neurodivergent members of the household, still stick around because these tips are also great for generally relieving a lot of the special Christmas stress that comes just at this time of the year. So with that said, let's dive right in. At number 5, create time to adjust. Christmas decorations bring such a special feeling to the season, and although my kids love the warm fuzzies they get from seeing all of the lights and sparkle, it's still a big aesthetic change that can cause a lot of dysregulation. One way that we deal with this is by making changes over time as Christmas approaches and giving plenty of time to adjust. That includes dropping Christmas into conversations earlier and then gradually increasing that as we get closer to December. Then we start talking about the house being decorated. We start to bring more wintry Christmas themed things into our learning spaces and gradually build this up to becoming more and more Christmassy as we get closer to the time itself. At number 4, decorate in stages. There is no hard or fast rule that says you must transform your house into a scene from The Grinch all in one day. That would be exhausting. Remember, it's all about what works for you and your family. Our tree went up pretty early this year, but usually we put it up around mid-November. Then we gradually add more and more decorations throughout the house over the next few weeks, so that by the time it's a week or so before Christmas, the house is fully decorated. And this helps to counteract any overwhelm from huge feelings like excitement, which can be really difficult to regulate. At number 3, keep your routine. It is true that changes to routine are pretty much inevitable. Clubs, groups, co-ops are starting to wrap up at this time of the year, and there may be Christmas parties or performances taking place that will change your usual schedule at your kids' clubs or even at church. These changes to routine can be a really big anxiety trigger, particularly for autistic people. So keeping as much of our usual routine in place over Christmas is really useful in creating a sense of security and knowing what to expect. For us, this includes hygiene routines, bedtimes, the structure of our bedtime routine, and meal times. We also do lessons year-round rather than stopping completely during times such as Christmas, as my kids really find getting back into routine once they've taken a break really difficult. So during the Christmas holidays, lessons are scaled right back and we ease the pace because rest is still really important. But we do more relaxed hands-on activities, play-based learning, and some of our usual curriculum are switched out for more seasonal activities. At number 2, no Christmas dinner pressure. We can all fall victim to the pressure of having a big Christmas dinner and thinking that we must have turkey and stuffing and all of the trimmings, blah blah blah. Actually, do remember that there's no rule that says that any of that even is a must. If you, like me, have a rigid eater who would rather have a plain cheese and tomato pizza or chicken nuggets over a turkey, then for the love of your sanity, do not stress out over, but it should be turkey. Seriously, if someone said we must eat Brussels sprouts, I'm pretty certain there's quite a few of us that wouldn't be too impressed. Just give them the nuggets. Christmas dinner is something that everyone should be able to enjoy, not endure. At number 1, adapt present opening. Opening presents can be super exciting. There's lots of anticipation. There's not knowing what's inside, if they'll like it. Is it something they asked for? Is it the right color, texture? That's a lot of thoughts running through our heads at the same time. And all of that excitement, nervousness, and anticipation are a lot of pretty big feelings, which for some can be very overwhelming. One solution to this is to counteract that by making adaptations to present opening, where they prefer to open their presents in their room, where they don't feel any pressure from people watching them and seeing how they react to what's inside. Do they enjoy unwrapping presents, or would they prefer to receive them unwrapped and just given to them? If they are sensitive to the feel of scratching against paper whilst unwrapping or the sticky feeling of wrapping tape, could their presents be simply given in a gift bag with tissue paper instead? Think about how you can make opening and receiving gifts truly enjoyable for everyone. And that's a wrap. I know that's a pun, that's cheesy, but I couldn't resist. Let me know in the comments below which tip was your favourite, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you found it useful. Until next time, bye!